At least 6 Palestinians have been killed and several wounded in confrontations in Lebanon's el-Hilweh refugee camp. It follows overnight fighting between Palestinian factions. Artillery shells landed in areas in the southern city of Sidon. It's the latest wave of violence in the largest Palestinian refugee camp in the country. The camp is home to more than 55,000 people. Al Jazeera's Johnny Tanios reports now from Sidon.
The situation inside the el-Hilweh camp is complex and delicate. The fighting is winding down compared to the past 24 hours, but there's still sporadic fighting every now and then, as shelling and gunfire can be heard across the camp. At the same time, there are intense efforts among the rival Palestinian factions, and also between the Palestinian and Lebanese sides, to stop the fighting and address the pressing issues. Strict security measures are in place, and the Lebanese army is stopping anyone from going into the camp. There's also a buffer zone around the camp to keep the nearby areas safe. The Fatah movement has announced the death of the commander of the Palestinian National Security Forces in Sidon, General Ashraf al-Armouchi. He was killed along with 4 of his aides. His deputy said the commander and his staff were ambushed on Sunday after a meeting with Palestinian parties to defuse the recent situation. Earlier, there was violence between Fatah and several armed groups, which has worried people in the camp and the surrounding areas, namely Sidon. The streets are largely quiet, with minimal movement. As we speak, we can still hear gunshots behind me from the camp's direction. All parties are cautiously waiting for the outcome of the diplomatic efforts. In a statement, the Lebanese army said a shell hit one of its bases, causing minor damage.